So how much does Phaedra owe?
Phaedra owes $51,169.70.
Okay, Phaedra.
Let's role play. Call me. I'm Phaedra.
Hi, Phaedra. How are you?
Hey, Dr. Jackie. What's going on? You know, I'm in California. I had to accept an award. Girl, I'm so busy. What can I do for you today?
You know, I got 10 bodies at the funeral home.
Oh, yeah. I got to get back to work.
Not 10 bodies at the funeral home. Girl, Phaedra probably is thinking, these are 10 new people whose social security numbers I haven't used yet. Allegedly.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Okay, child, I can't stay on the phone with these bitches all day. I'm moving and shaking.
So let me tell you quickly. It appears that you owe $51,169.70. And what I was told is you didn't raise it, you would write it.
Oh, absolutely. You know I'm good for it. I give UGA $100,000.
Girl, Married to Medicine is clowning Phaedra real bad. This is really bad. But Simone, Dr. Simone, you better be careful, girl. By the time Phaedra sees this episode, it'll be a rumor all around Buckhead that you have a dungeon in your basement and that you tried to drug Sweet Tea so that you and Cecil can take advantage of her. Simone, Dr. Simone, you got to keep your ear to the streets, babe.
Did I mention that I'm here in Cali for the award show?
did.
I got so many offers.
Okay.
But listen, Jack, it's great coming to you.
Hey.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Okay.
I got to go get ready, honey, for the award show. NBC, ABC, Fox, all of them want me. Everybody want me.
I got to tell Phaedra that she owes us $50,000.
Pause. Let me write this down. Phaedra owes $51,169.70. Okay? I need to make sure we all got that. Okay? Because why the hell did Phaedra post this check for $35,006.70? What is that going to do? This is embarrassing. It seems like the only part of the amount owed that is congruent is that 70 cents on the end. Baby, we need to talk about this. What's up? My name is E, and if you have not already, please hit the like and subscribe button and turn on the notifications, babe.
I got to tell Phaedra that she owes us $50,000.
Been through a lot from the start. Just to figure out who I am.
I don't want to promise something like Phaedra do and then not deliver. My friend came to me and she was frantic. She said you hadn't done shit for her.
Want to take my job? Totally, you can have it.
No. You got $100,000. I never said $100,000.
We'll get it. And if I have to give up my own money, I'm not letting no bitches like y'all be acting like I ain't gonna do what I say I'm gonna do. Hold on, no bitches like us. Wait, what type of bitches are we?
I'm a bitch.
Here we go. Phaedra promised to bring in $100,000 but came in short by $51,169.70. Shocking. So now, before the season even finishes playing out, Phaedra came to social media to show us this little $35,000 check that she sent to Dr. Jackie. And be clear, all of this was done to save face because Phaedra is known to be elusive with people who she owes money to. She's a slippery person and it's a pattern. I don't care how many jobs this works. When your output is greater than your input, you're always going to come up short. This ain't the first time. Need I remind you? Let's take a look.
So I felt like Todd was attacking me as well. Todd's issue with you has nothing to do with Apollo. He's still holding grudges about a business situation that y'all had. And that makes it uncomfortable with me because y'all never finished resolving y'all business. I did pay your husband $25,000, $30,000. You still owe him $8,000.
When we first did business, you said, Todd, this is between us business-wise. Apollo was
editing that video.
Apollo was not on the emails when it came to budget or anything, and I could show it to you. And you said it's between us because you were doing it yourself.
Yeah, and you and Apollo were hanging out and editing that video, supposedly.
No. See,
first of all, he asked for the money.
No. Play the victim. Play the victim.
I'm not playing the victim. Did you ever ask my husband for the money? No, but y'all was out drinking and at the club.
I've been cool the whole time. My wife is like, don't say nothing to her. Be cool. I bite my lip, but come on, man. Let's just keep this.
Why didn't you ever say anything to my husband?
Let's keep this real, because he had nothing to do with it.
Y'all acting like this situation
Yeah,
just
man.
happened.
Pull out your emails where he was on the email.
My emails, and I will tell you the emails.
Ever
Pull 'em
going
out.
to jail.
Come
He
on.
asked for the money long time ago.
Get
Like,
into
you
it.
give
These
people
are
the
the
wrong
emails.
impression. This is what you do.
All the time.
No, please stop, Todd. This is what you do. You try to tie up loose ends at the last minute. Just like, well, I don't want no problems. I don't want to let people in front of the world know that this. So I'm going to pay the week before the show come on, a week before we go to the reunion.
Me and Todd have been emailing for 2 weeks about, okay,
Yeah,
when
but
can
you
bring
did.
it
You
to-
just now
it
started
recently.
doing it recently.
See, Phaedra has a history of not paying people on time. I don't care what anybody says. Now, let's get to this other part about this $4,000 date. And see, $4,000 must be Phaedra's standard operating fee because that's the same amount she was trying to charge Dr. Greg back in the 90s. But anywho, let's move forward. Apparently, the auction wasn't going well. But like I told y'all in a few videos back, Phaedra photoshops her pictures that she posts on Instagram, and she does not look like that in person. Hence, all the men who were medical professionals and adjacent were not interested in raising their paddles to spend 2 nickels and a Pepsi on an evening with the lying, conniving Creonta. Let's just be clear, we all saw it on the television. Now, we're going to do a rewind, and I want you all to pay attention to Dr. Contessa. Contessa was talking too real and too right.
Damn, 4,000?
Daddy G, you been? Who back there got it? Just step up from you, sir.
Pull up her Instagram, because this ain't selling nothing. We need to pull up the Instagram.
I think everybody in here who wanted Phaedra done already had, and I don't think people pay for stuff that they already had. That's what I think. Phaedra just go and put it back up, bitch. We over 50. It's just not selling like it used to.
So it's looking like Phaedra did not sell. We got to keep moving.
Why is it?
In person, Phaedra did not sell. Y'all heard that, right? So it's just like I've been saying, because when I said it over here on this channel, people got in the comments and say, oh, you just a hater. Phaedra looks good and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. I never said Phaedra didn't look good. What I said was Phaedra does not look like that in person. Now, as bad as Creonta wants us to believe that she is, Creonta did not want to be marked down on clearance on national television. Not when she was getting ready to go overseas to Lagos with Portia and try to sell kitty cat allegedly. No, she couldn't let y'all put her out on clearance on national television. So she winked at the man in the audience who she had known before and whispered in his ear for him to play along. This is what Dr. Heavenly said. Now, check this out. This old school fool, he fell for the lizard trap. And then when Dr. Walkie Talkie charged his card for the $4,000, the man was sending all kind of email blasts to the cast. Let's take a look.
Put this man up as a prop because this man really thought that it was, they charged that man card for real. And from my understanding, because he called everybody, he emailed everybody for his damn money back. And he ain't never got it. She didn't went out with her, like I said, and he ain't never get it. He done spent his money on her. But evidently they've been friends for a while. They dated 28 years ago. She thinks that, and Phaedra is beautiful, like, right? But bitch, $4,000 for a few minutes on TV, the man wanted his money back, and rightfully so. And being the professional that Jackie is, she gave it back to him. The man said that Phaedra said just roll with it. This just for TV, let's just roll with it. And that just shows you how she moves.
Well, we already knew that's how Creonta moved, because this is the same way that she moved when she was kicked off of the Housewives. We've seen this show before. She did the same thing to Angela Stanton, allegedly. But if you know, you know. Angela says she and Phaedra and Apollo were all involved in a racketeering scheme against the federal government. These are Angela's words, not mine. And Phaedra promised her if they ever got caught by the police, she would represent... Phaedra promised her, y'all. She said, if we ever get caught, I will represent you in court. So what could go wrong, right? Bow. Angela gets arrested. and Phaedra is nowhere to be found. Again, shocking, isn't it? So Angela says she was 8 months pregnant, giving birth while being handcuffed to a bed, still waiting on Phaedra to pick up the phone and call her. Listen, it's a story, y'all. Let's take a look.
So during the time when I'm doing my state time, like I said before, I was pregnant. I ended up giving birth to my daughter handcuffed to a bed. 6 months after that, my mother died of a massive heart attack. I couldn't go to her funeral because Brian Nichols at this time had shot up the Fulton County Courthouse and they wouldn't transport any prisoners. Phaedra went to my mother's funeral and stood on my behalf. And probably about 2 days later after my mother's funeral, I received a card in the mail from Phaedra telling me that everything would be okay when I got home. I got released from state custody in September of 2005. Upon my release, I tried to contact Phaedra several times, couldn't get in touch with her, but they told me when I was released I had 72 hours to report to the parole office. But when I got to the parole office, it just so happened that the feds were there waiting for me and arrested me as soon as I got to the parole office. So when we finally get down to the federal building, I realized that I'm being charged with 17 counts of conspiracy, auto theft, racketeering, everything to say the least. So eventually I got released from the feds and put on pretrial release, and I'm trying to contact Phaedra. She's not answering the telephone. My family is trying to find her. I'm going by her office. She's hiding from me. Okay, so finally, eventually I do get in touch with Phaedra. Don't worry about it. This is Phaedra. I got you. I'm going to take care of you. Just remember what we talked about. Let them know that I'll be representing you. The day of my arraignment finally comes. She doesn't show up. When the Judge Linda Evans, puts in a call for Phaedra, she tells the judge that she won't be representing me due to a conflict of interest.
I'm like, did she do this? But the thing that bothered me most about seeing that is, if you ever thought we was friends and I would call the feds on you and I know you got a baby coming, like, who does that?
Well, Phaedra, at the same time, you have done some weird to me in the past. You know, you are very secretive at times. I didn't know, like, okay, she mad and is trying to, you know, be on some BS.
If you think that I would do that to you after I went through all that, that lets you know, let me know what you think of me. Real talk.
Okay.
See, I don't feel bad for Dr. Walkie Talkie. I don't feel bad for none of them. They should have asked Candy, and she would have told them straight up, the lady is a snake. Y'all heard what Angela said, right? Phaedra went to the woman's mama's funeral to stand in on her behalf, knowing the whole while she was about to pin the whole racketeering scheme on her daughter, allegedly. That's a new kind of low. That is some despicable shit, if you ask me. It's despicable. But what would we expect from a kind of woman who will get on national television and lie on her unborn child and threaten to do a vanity C-section in the name of him being premature? Meanwhile, you give birth on camera and the baby is a whole full 10 pounds. What the hell is going on? It's no limits to what Phaedra won't do to save face on television. It's no limits.
Todd, did you think that Phaedra had called the feds?
Yeah,
Wow.
it made sense.
So, all in all, Funky Dineva confirmed Phaedra has now paid off the remaining balance. But the principle of the matter is she left an outstanding balance for over 30 days, and the check had already been given to the charity. How the hell do you give an organization a $100,000 donation and then tell them to hold on to it and don't cash it? Don't cash the check, just hold on to it, and not even give them a day as to when they can cash it. That is ghetto as fuck. That is ghetto. Listen, let's get down in the comments and keep the conversation going. Are y'all really shocked that Phaedra and Creonta did not have the money to pay what she owed on time? Sounds like FedEx to me. Y'all leave it below. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.